From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Well, welcome back. Taking a look outside here, the Watkins Glen Sky Camp. Picturesque evening here on Seneca Lake. Very nice conditions outside. We have temperatures that have sat in the mid-70s across our region. They continue to do so for a good portion of us this evening. 79 right now in Corning, 71 in Watkins Glen where we just looked. It's a little warmer in Towanda, 79. Or 75, I should say, rather. 79 in Westfield. That's the spot that has the 79. 78 currently in Wellsboro. It's a little cooler if you go towards the Interstate 81 corridor. 68 Cortland, 69 in Binghamton. Lows tonight, expected to see a fairly cooler one today, down to the low 50s, so certainly feel it outside this evening. 50 Owego and Spencer, 55 Troy, and 53 Wellsboro in terms of what we can expect. So think low to mid 50s tonight for those low temperatures. Clear skies currently. The last little batch of clouds we had has moved off to our east, further moving in towards parts of the North Country and Capital Region this evening. For us right now, all throughout parts of the Twin Tiers and Finger Lakes, staying some clear skies, maybe just a few dotted clouds throughout the region. For the most part, we're staying cool, we're staying clear as we go into the evening hours tonight. Tomorrow, however, cool conditions will be hard to come by, especially as we go into the afternoon hours. Temperatures very quickly getting up to the 70s and then quickly the 80s by around lunchtime tomorrow, continuing to climb as we go towards around 4 o'clock. 88 our expected high, fairly warm there. But after Thursday, we go into Friday with perhaps a complete 180 in terms of weather. Likely to see some severe weather, at least in the southern and eastern portions of the viewing area. Places like Wellsboro, Troy, Towanda, Sayre, Waverly, and over more towards places like Owego and areas closer to Binghamton has a higher likelihood of seeing some severe weather. So that's in terms of some damaging wind, perhaps some small hail, and of course the odd thunderstorm. Everywhere else the state looking like potentially at least some general thunderstorms. Not likely to see any of those damaging winds or small hail if you're not over off to the east and south when these strike, mainly around the morning and late afternoon hours tomorrow. Looking at the timing, we can see around 11 o'clock, we'll start to see some creep into the western parts of the state. Those will quickly dissipate before we look further on. Throughout the morning, we could see some heavier storms start to crawl in to the region later in the morning, early afternoon. Then a little bit more coming in around 3 o'clock. These continue to push through on Friday. And once we get past sunset, things expected to calm down. But also we can see that humidity coming in on the rise, especially around Thursday, Friday. Then we get some more humidity going in from Sunday into Monday. We're likely to see quite a bit of heat come our way next week. 5-degree guarantee. Forecasted high of 79, got to 76 today. Fairly nice one across the region. We get down to 51 tonight with some clear skies, cooler conditions before we get all the way back up to 88 tomorrow. Warmer weather on the rise, sticking around as we go into the weekend after some severe weather. 83, the likely high on Father's Day, but after that, next week, very warm conditions expected. Temperatures in the 90s all throughout early next week.